Hi, everybody. Welcome to the QB School, your home for the highest level of football analysis available anywhere. I'm JT O'Sullivan. Today, we got a great one. What is the blueprint to beat Patrick Mahomes and the Kansas City Chiefs? A little something's been established the last few weeks. They've struggled with. We're going to break it down, see exactly what it is, and really take a deep dive on third down. Talk about all sorts of different ways that he's maybe getting a little confused, given multiple looks, mixing it up a little bit, and then how defenses are trying to extend their coverage. Like right here, does a great job breaking contain, still has an opportunity to make a huge play, but then defenses are learning to extend their coverage and really stay on wide receivers. And then they're just taking some chances and getting a little lucky, to be honest with you, all the way across. He's that good. He's still going to make plays, but there is a little bit of a blueprint being within the league as these coaches get more and more film to be able to realize that maybe they're going to break some tendencies, confuse him a little bit, cause him to get out of the pocket probably before he wants to. Even though he's so good outside the pocket, you're still not able to make as many consistent plays. So right here, another one breaks down on him. It's really close to being another big-time play at the back of the end zone. Just doesn't work out here on a little miscommunication at the end. But this is going to be a tape that we're really going to look at exactly what the league is doing, defensive coordinators are doing to take away a lot of the things that Patrick Mahomes has done so well this year. So it'll be fascinating to see if they're able to then adjust as we get into the playoffs. But this will be a great opportunity for the QB School community to do a deep dive, a little analysis on film study, how you get better, all sorts of good stuff. Not sure about the effort here on this lack of this play either, but I love him breaking the pocket, making plays outside the pocket, still plays to be made. The guy is having a special season, special year, all sorts of good stuff for us to learn from. Welcome to the QB School. All right, first third down of the game here against Seattle this past weekend. They do a little man zone check here, a little zigzag motion. You know it's zone coverage. You see him checking again. Nobody ran with him. They end up calling essentially a man beater right here, a little almost double pick. They come out and run zone, third and short, zone play. Not what you're expecting. He's not able to adjust fast enough, in my opinion, to get to a zone read. You can tell right here, you know it's zone. Nobody runs with the motion. You know right away you're not going to be staring at that under. What I mean by that, quickly talk about the routes here. So this, in my opinion, third and short. They got a little under right here, a little drive route. This guy's coming across, sitting right here. Ends up working as basically two picks right here. Normally the ball would go right here, third and short, man coverage, anticipate it, be able to get it out. When it's zone, you change your read a little bit. You then have to get to these stops. So this guy, the drive ends up having to turn around. This guy ends up having to stop in the zone coverage, stop in zone coverage. So you got to make sense of this triangle right here that you're always trying to get. He doesn't get there fast enough. Play breaks down for him. He gets outside the pocket, and he still almost makes a ridiculous play down the field. But they extend their coverage. They stay with these guys. They know that he's making plays down the field right here. This is just inches away from being a huge play. But again, watch it one more time. The ability to diagnose it right here, pre-snap. You got a man beater called. It's 3rd and 2. You're anticipating man coverage. It's zone. In your head, immediately, you got to think, all right, I'm going through my read differently. The read shifts with the coverage. Right here, his eyes are over here waiting for this drive to come over. You can see him already. He's panicking. So right here's the drive coming across, or the shallow coming across. Here are the two picks coming across, pick coming across, and he's already looking down. He's trying to escape. Now, you could still bang it on this guy right here if you wanted to. I mean, it's open, barely, but he's already got his eyes down to the line of scrimmage. Just a little confusion. 3rd and short, you're going to be anticipating man coverage. It's going to be 90% man coverage in the league. They come out, run some sort of zone coverage, throws you off with your concept, your read, but you're still there, inches away from making a great play. So let's watch his eyes here. Waiting for that drive to come. Whatever reason, doesn't get through it. He escapes. Still get a chance to make a huge play. Guy makes ridiculous plays outside the pocket, and they get a little lucky, but they extend their coverage. They know that they got to hang with these guys as they run all over the place. So now, 3rd and 10. Looks like two-man. Pre-snap, they're going to come out, run what essentially is a speed out to the field right here to the cheetah. Lucky he misses this throw a little bit high and outside because this is a pick, 6, going the other way if it's behind him at all. So what I mean by that, read-wise here, he's coming right here to essentially a speed out, which is not a great route versus two-man because this guy's sitting here. They're off like this, little cone, so they don't get picked here on different levels. And then inside, you don't have a lot of great options. Forget where everybody goes, but they're essentially running little zone beaters, all hooks here. So you're not a lot of great two-man options. This is a good man option right out here. Just not great with the rounded turn, the way that they're doing this, to give him a chance. But again, this is the right read. 3rd and 10. Not going to make a lot of money very often. 3rd and 10. Guys be able to sit on the sticks. Let me see if I just noticed. It looked like the corner down here almost looked at the sticks to know exactly where he was at too. See if I'm off right here. Let's watch his eyes here. We're all learning that's real time here. But it looks like he looks at the sideline. He knows exactly where he is. This is the type of little battles that happen on third down. See, they're a little peek right there. I love it. That's what watching film, you notice that. You know that these guys know exactly where they're at on the field. That's just big-time corner play. He's anticipating the break at the sticks. He's able to see it, throw it. Again, a little bit of confusion. They know exactly what's going on, but 3rd and 10, really tough. So now we've had a bunch of different looks on 3rd down. So let me go back. Let me see exactly what the situation is on this one. 3rd and 10 again. Not a lot of good options here. They come out. Again, now this doesn't look like two-man. This looks like middle field closed. It looks like they're bringing 5-man across the board. Again, confusion. They're trying to make it look like two-man. Get to middle field closed. Now they're bringing 5. So all of a sudden you know that you don't have a whole lot of time in the world. He's able to check. He's able to redirect the protection just like he wants. So what I mean by 5 is they walk the mic. Bobby Wagner comes out here. He's rushing. So they bring the 4 defensive linemen and the middle linebacker. So we got man up right here. Safety coming down from the heavens. Man right here. You got to be able to hang in here and still get the ball out quickly. You know you're not going to be able to go through 3 hitches here with 5 one-on-one blocks. But still, little confusion. Given him multiple looks, 3rd and 10, same situation, different look. Offensive line breaks down. Natural instinct, get out of the pocket quickly, as opposed to realizing, hey, you know what? They're bringing 5. I'm going to get the ball out of my hands. I want it out right here to the number 3. Maybe a chance. Coming down here, he walks out right here. You got maybe a chance for a runaway. You also got to see this guy coming down from the heavens. Have a chance with the back, too. Whatever reason, doesn't see it. But again, multiple looks. All right, from the back, we can see bringing 5 here. Offensive line pointed out. They're going out to the mic, who walks out here to the outside. Right here, he's coming. All 5 of these guys are coming. Going to have not necessarily issues, but just one-on-one pass blocks. So these 3 coming out here, you're going to get some pushback right in your face. Going to bail out. Going to then make all your DBs on the backside have to extend their coverage. So again, there's the extend your coverage part of the blueprint on how to beat Patrick Mahomes. You're going to have to take a few chances, put yourself on a little bit of risk on the back end, bring in 5, get a little push, extend the coverage, get outside, make him make a bad decision. He doesn't right here, throws the ball away. Nice job. Again, here's the same exact look, the one we just saw. You got the mic, walk to the outside. They're going to be bringing 5. Here we go. Bobby Wagner to the edge. He's coming. Same exact looks across the board. Bump. Really easy to see. Easy to see coverage-wise. He's coming down here on the back. Middle field closed. Got a great opportunity to take a shot, which he does to the cheetah right here on a little inside go route to the outside. And this is a concept we're going to see later too. Kelsey comes in, a little option, loop, in and out thing on another 3rd and short. But again, really great, nice job being able to identify it. Now, this is the part where even though you take some chances, even though you know you got what you got to do to extend the play, he's still going to make plays. So you're just giving yourself a chance with this blueprint about taking some chances, getting up in their faces. You'd love to see him not get gapped at the line of scrimmage by the cheetah. But again, Patrick Mahomes making plays, doing a nice job looking off the middle field player here. But this isn't a multiple look. This is the same look they just gave him. Using his eyes, throwing a dime down the field, really nice job. So even when they do try to confuse him, give him multiple looks, doesn't always work out. Here we go in the red zone here. This looks like red quarters. Just all the way across, almost like picket fence. Come out again. Get gapped at left tackle right here. Just crushed. He then, again, you then have to extend the coverage. So you can't let these guys get open. Just because you lose at left tackle, he's still such a good athlete. He's going to get out of the pocket. Again, a pattern of him getting out of the pocket on 3rd down. Out of there. That's a ridiculous move. He's on the run now. Now these guys on the back end have to extend their coverage. Got to keep going with him because he almost makes another ridiculous play. So that's a play where you're like, most players, that was a throwaway. He's going to trying to make a play back to the guy coming back to the back of the end zone and really puts your defensive backs in a real tough situation. Normally, Kansas City at home, guy gets off at the jump. He's going to have a great opportunity to win this thing. So now you're on the edge. Quarterback's all 5 yards from the line of scrimmage. He's running, stays in bounds. The guy who ran the inside route comes back out, is going to run the back five, and he throws a ridiculous ball, high back five. Now, he can't keep the guy in the field of play. He needs some help too. But again, even when you do all the things that you need to do, you still have to get a little lucky, because that's a ridiculous play. And he's shown that he makes those consistently, and he's missed a handful of them in this game just barely. So even when you do the things like trying to confuse him, extend the coverage, take some chances, you still need to get a little lucky, because this dude can make plays outside the pocket. It's ridiculous right there. That's ridiculous. Now, that's probably a little dangerous too, but he's proven he can do it consistently. And then here we are back to that same concept we saw for the big hit to Hill with the inside go. He's in the same formation again. This is later in the game, so he comes out again. They probably have him again. This time they give him a little bit different look, trying to confuse him. Here's Kelsey doing the little loop or option or in and out. He comes out. It's 3rd and 3. Now, Mahomes can't come out and make this guy run a 4-yard route. He needs to do it himself. He doesn't do it for whatever reason. Come out here, a little hitch route. But they do a little bit different look. They mix up the look here. They got Bobby Wagner. Still look like they're bringing 5 here, except this time the defensive end, who's right here, is going to be on the running back, and they're going to confuse it, bring the free safety inside on the, I want to say the A gap on the other side. He's going to get a free runner. So right here, you got to beat this guy with your throw, because he's coming out and covering the running back here. So just a little confusion, a little different look for the offensive lineman. Again, trying to confuse him, give him an opportunity to make a mistake down the field. But again, he can't go out and run this route for Kelsey. But again, they have shown a pattern. Andy Reid's not afraid to dial up the same play again. They gap him again at the line of scrimmage. Again, he really makes a really nice play. Beats the unblocked guy through the A or B gap with the throw. Really a beautiful job. Again, you have to get a little lucky. You have to try to confuse him. There it is. Nice job. Get it out of your hand. Completion. They go for it on 4th and get it. So even when you do those things, they still might go for it on 4th down and get it. And then here's the last one of the game. 3rd down. They're down by 10. Again, extending coverages in the red zone. 3rd and 6. They need 2 scores to win the game. Back of the pocket. Now, this is, in my opinion, these guys are tired or got effort issues all across the field. But again, extend the coverage. Find a way to there's nobody open right here. They got nothing. But he still thinks he's got to play. Now, he lets this thing go. He lets this thing go up top. The wide receiver's coming back across this way. Mahomes is thinking, and I'm not sure that's what you want to do. Mahomes is thinking he's going to come back and basically back shoulder this thing right here. This isn't really even a throwaway. This guy's still making plays from the 30. He's trying to do this, fighting. I mean, it's really impressive. To your left in the NFL. I mean, it's crazy. But really, unbelievable job. Again, multiple looks, get a little lucky, and then really extend the coverage. Do not stop with the coverage, because this guy is making plays outside the pocket all the time. Ridiculous. Spin out. Got a chance to make a play. Look at that. Half throwaway. Half dime. So, pretty great job. The blueprint, it's there. You know what it is. It's confusion. It's multiple looks. It's trying to mix it up. It's get him out of the pocket, but then extend the coverage. He's so good and athletic. He can get out and make plays, but then you got to take some chances. You got to blitz him a little. You got to heat him up. You got to give him different looks on the outside. And then really you still have to get lucky, because he's that good. So hopefully you learned a little something about playing quarterback. You got to be able to anticipate what they're going to do and then be able to adjust man or zone. You got to be able to get it out of your hands when you get a little confused, make plays outside the pocket. Patrick Mahomes, probably the best this season at it. Deserves to be the MVP in my opinion. Great job, but this might be a small sample size of what the league's going to try to do to beat him in the playoffs. So hope you all enjoyed it. Let me know. Get engaged with the content. Let me know if you haven't subscribed. Please subscribe. I appreciate the support on the channel. Have a good one.